Okay, so I was messing around in SketchUp because I have to come up with a cupola for this and another roof like this. And got tired of listening to Spotify, and so I was looking at YouTube, and Aaron was on in SketchUp talking about how to build stairs with a platform. And I thought, hey, that sounds like fun. He's a lot faster than I am and a lot better at SketchUp, but I thought I would try. So I'm going to close this and open a new blank. Get rid of all this. And I'm going to build. Where did it go? I'm going to build this in SketchUp. This is three treads up to a landing, some more treads up to another landing, and then the final treads up to the finished floor. And I'm actually going to draw the stringers and things like that. So it happens to be that the material being used on this floor system is the same all the way up the stairs and on the next floor. And so whenever you're figuring out stairs, you have to know the finished floor height. And this is some kind of laminate 3/16, some kind of thing. It's the same for the treads and landings and everything. So it worked out really nice. So just by doing the math, I know that pre-cut 9-foot studs are 104 5/8 plus 4.5 inches worth of plates plus 11 7/8 eye joist plus 3/4 subfloor. And that's that magic number right there. And what you do is you take your finished floor to finished floor and divide it by, let's say, 7.5. And it'll give you a number and a remainder. And so you round up to the next whole number. And I believe that's 16. But the homeowner wanted a less steeper step. So we went with 17. So then you take this overall floor to floor height again, divide it by 17, and you get this number here. You actually get this number right here. And using a construction calculator, it calculates out to this right here. So I'm going to draw all this in SketchUp. Right, you see right here is this is Chief Architect in 2D. And I like Chief Architect. I also like AutoCAD. And 2D is flawless, but you have to understand, you have to think in 3D to be able to draw correctly in 2D. And I want to try SketchUp. So this may be a fairly decent long video. I don't know. Hopefully it's entertaining for you. But I got to put this off somewhere where I can read it. I'll put it over here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make these stairs 3'6" wide. And if you'll notice, I went through and I put a square around where my landings are. So the top of treads or finished framing or whatever, that's this number right here. So that's the top of the subfloor on this landing and on this landing. So I'm going to go ahead and make those now. And then go from there. So I will do a rectangle. And I will pull it up. What is that first one? 2, 4, 10. Okay, and I use feet inch 16. So that would be 2 foot 4 5/8. Hit boom. And then I have to do the math now. No, you know what? I got a better way. I was gonna leave 3/4 at the top. Let's just use the letter T. Come down 3/4. Or unless you're using, what do you call it, 1 1/8. subfloor. I want to go like this. 1, 2, 3, triple click G. Get rid of that. And then I'm just going to randomly put the next platform over here, and I'll end up moving it once I get the stringers cut and how they're going to work. Rectangle. $3'6". I think Madik BIM has a new plugin in his walls. 5'11" and 5/8. That 5'11.65. That does stairs. Because I saw he made a U-turn stairs. It seemed pretty automated. So that's awesome. Anytime you can automate this stuff and it's accurate. He's really accurate. Probably because he's a structural engineer. But yeah, his SketchUp plugins are pretty amazing. Group. Okay, so there's 2 platforms. Now we're going to do a stringer. You know what? I'm going to do this because I keep having to look off screen. And I want to just have this information right here. Yeah, that way we're all seeing the same thing. Top of that is 2,410. Top of this is 5,1110. Okay. So let's just build a stringer. And I'm going to use 2x12 treads and 2x8 kickers. I know some people really like the OSB, whatever that is, 1-inch thick OSB with the rounded front. I've never liked those. So personal preference. Where is my, okay, there it is. So I need 1.5, comma. Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do LVL stringers. 1.75 by 12 feet, sure. We're going to do LVLs just because. 11.875, so it's 11 7/8 LVL. 1, 2, 3. Did it get it? 1, 2, 3. Come on, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Group. Oh, excuse me. You know what? I want to make this a component. Yeah, I'm just starting to use components more. So right click, make component. This will be middle stringer. Well, not middle. It's it'll be the second group. It'll be the one that goes up in between the 2 platforms. I don't know any of that. This is kind of neat though. You can put the price in there. That's going to come in handy for some people. Okay. Now, I've got the pitch here. So what's nice about that is I could actually rotate that. I wonder if this is a good time to do that. So I hit that right arrow to lock it. And then I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to type in 30.82933.246.29, enter. So there's the stair angle. And what we're also going to do is take a line and we're going to make these treads. I think on this project, the guy wanted 12. So I'm going to go 12 this way. And then what did this end up being? 7. Look down. Well, I'm pointing to the screen. 7 3/16. Yeah, hit enter. Or, I'm sorry, left click. So now we've got these two lines. And what I'm going to do is go multi-copy from there to there. And let's, I don't know, 9x. That's probably more than I need. Oh, for sure. And then one of these ways, when you, I think you drag, yeah, you drag that direction, it only gets what's in the bounding box. So it's really useful. I'm going to go Command X, 1, 2, 3, paste and hold. And then I can go with the P and push these out. So I used a shortcut key there. I don't know what paste and hold is. Was it Shift V maybe? I don't remember. I'm using a Stream Deck, so it, whoa, stop. So yeah, little excess. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off right here. We're going to go push pull. There's that. Now, since I said I was going to use 1.5 inch tread, I have to remove 1.5 inches off of this. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a rectangle. Whoops, hold on. I want to use a very cool tool called Medique Trim. So I'm going to go rectangle. And I'm just going to come up this way, and I'm going to look over to the right. It's 6.5 by. So I'm just going to go comma 1.5, make sure it's correct. Get the letter P out. For push pull, come on. I don't need you to be that far. There we go. Got to remember it's spacebar that releases G. Now watch this. I'm going to go Medique Trim, which would be under Extensions, Medique Project, Medique Tools, Trim. So click on that. And then it highlights green. You come over here. Oh, have I? Is this a solid? Okay, so it should work. Medique Trim. That's weird. Don't understand what's going on here. I must have something. Oh, you know what it could be? Because it's connected to this thing here. I don't know. I'm still in the world of figuring out SketchUp. I get rid of all the things that I think might be the problem, because I should be able to come in here. That's a group, and this is a component. And I should be able to go Medique Trim from here. Boom. Yeah, that's all I wanted. I don't know what the deal was, but you see how I highlight this surface and then it cuts this. So now this is 1.5 inches shorter than 7 3/16. And so what I like to do, just my personal preference, we're going to go move. Like this. Get it there. And then move this way, 1.5. Because I'm going to have a spacing ledger, a 2x4 spacing ledger that goes up here. And also, I want to move it back 1.5 inches. So we're going to move 1.5. Okay. So now this platform, let's come back to here. That way I've got the stairs fully supported on here. You can come down and leave this long and put a hanger against the face of a platform. if, let's say, you're doing a bunch of U-turn stairs and you need the headroom. But if you're not, it's always, always the best to have gravity be your friend. So that's the size of this platform. And what I can do up here is bring this platform over. Let's see, where does this cut through at? What do I want to do here? So I could stop right there, and I think I'm going to do that. This is how I did the last one. So what I did is I built the platform to integrate with a 2x12 tread so that if you had nosing, you would also have nosing on the platform, because it sucks to have a 3/4 inch piece of plywood act as your nosing, because it's not the same as all these 2x12 nosings. So, and that's another thing. You can look this up on the International Code Council, IRC 2021 or 2024 if you guys are into that, but everybody's on 2021 right now mostly. Look up, it's in section 3 under design or something. It has to do with means of egress and stairs, stuff like that. There's a whole cool stuff. I'll tell you what, I will link to a PDF that I made for the 2018 stairs. And I don't think anything's really changed. So when I get time, I'll get around to a 2021. But anyways, so what I'm going to do is draw a line right here. I can already tell this is going to be a long video because I'm not good at ad lib or any of that sort of thing. So what did I do here, if I remember? Oh, I know what I did. So I had enough room to, let's see here, move this way. There we go. So you know what's nice about inferencing? As you start moving, man, it can move in any direction. As soon as you hit one of your arrow keys, it locks it in that direction, and then you can move your mouse around without the object getting squirrely. Let me think about this for a second. I think what happened here, because here's another thing I got to do. I have to cut the same thickness of your kicker off of the back of this. And I think in this stairwell, because there was a change to the elevator shaft, I had to cut the stairs quite a bit shorter, like that. And it can be any random number right there. I just remember, I remember going, oh, okay, so it's not an even 12, but it's not a problem because we're going to put when it's all said and done, you're just going to see full depth nosing when it's finished. Deep trim. There's that. I'm going to take this out of the way. We're going to go move. Going to do that arrow. We're going to come down here and inference to there. And I think in this platform, I did into the wall. What is that? 1.5, comma, and then it's defaulted 3'6". So I hit enter. P, come down 11.25. You don't have to use. Yeah, look at that. Look how much of the stairs is supported by this. I run this into the wall. Like there's a wall right along here, and the platform is tight against the wall, and then I will extend this into the wall. So I would go like 3.5 or whatever the wall thickness is. And then I would double it, and I'll box that out in just a little bit. But let me go like this and go move copy and go over here. If I did 3'6", that'd be 3'3", right? Whoops. Because what I'm trying to do is I want it to land exactly where it's supposed to land. Oh, maybe that's... Oh, it's because it's LVL size. Oh. I was going to have it automatically hit like 2 divide, and then it would put one in the middle. But I'm not exactly sure now, since I'm using 1 3/4 and not 1.5. So I don't get to do it that way. So now I'll just have to find the center this way. Move copy. Find the center of this. Hit the red, and then this top piece should have a center. Boom. There it is. All right, so now we got 3 sets of stairs. Okay. And then rectangle. We're going to go like this just to do it kind of quick. P up 1.5. This is going to go 1.5. But then it's going to have a 3/4 nosing, 0.75, enter. Okay, so there's the tread. Now, anybody knows how to build stairs, you never do the treads first. You always do the kickers so you can glue them. And you never start at the bottom. Like as you see me drawing this, this is not how you do this. I'm going to actually just use this as a, because this is a custom size one. G. Okay. So normally when you're going to put in, you put your stringers where they go. Block. I usually do, if I have hangers or if I have A34s or whatever we're using, but I also pressure block. I also put a block in there where I can nail from the sides. The ones here along the wall, they get that 2x4 spacing ledger. So I usually take this, trace the bottom of this along the studs, and then I put in the 2x4 spacing ledger and I glue and shoot it on. And then I take the stringer and I glue it and I glue it over to the spacing ledger and then shoot it on so nothing squeaks. And it's on. So these outer stringers are super strong. They're nailed to the wall every 16 inches vertically. So it's muy solid. But then once you have your stringers in place, you can start in the middle somewhere. Like I'll start right there. And without standing on anything, because you don't want to have your, you don't want to put any weight on anything until you get all your stringers in. I mean, all your kickers in. So you glue the face of these, you put your stringers in, you get them flush and square, shoot 1 2 1 2 1 2, and through the magic of automation, you go like this. You go, there's 1, and then you go 2x, enter, and you go M plus, click 2x, enter, so all your kickers are in. And then while we're here, some people like to have a thrust block. I'm nailing into wood and I'm gluing into wood, so it's probably not really needed, but out of habit, I've just done it for so long because that's just what I was told to do whenever I built these as a younger framer. Let's push this all the way through here. 1 2 3 G. We're gonna go copy. And then I'm going to use Nroth. So that's extension tools. Tools, Nroth, subtract. Click on the thing you want to subtract. Click on this. Oh, look at that. That's because they're all components. I didn't have to copy that to paste it back. All the components reacted identically. Ah, that's sweet. So there's an advantage of components. Let's take this one. Oops. It's not a group yet. Group that, and then we're going to move plus. So if you do move, that's not it. You do move option in a Mac. I'm not sure on a Windows. But you haven't seen that happening because I've been using that Stream Deck button that's automated. Just like Medic, Project, Tools, Extend, green face that, and then click this. There's your tread. Yeah, that's crazy. Hold on. That's not even right. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Plus right there. Right there. There we go. Medic extend. So just be, you always have to watch what you're doing and double check, triple check. There's your 3/4 nosing. So now I can do M plus. I'll go from the outside of that kicker to there, and I'll go 1, 2, 3. So let's do 4x. Enter. And I got to put the, I'm going to take this one off just so we can see what's going on. Oh, you know what would really work? Since these are, since these are LVL, sometimes the LVLs I would use would be this color. And I'm going to make them see-through. They would come at this like red color. I don't know what's going on with that, but there you go. So now we can kind of see through that. And we will draw a rectangle down here. That's R. P up 1.5. 1, 2, 3. G. And what's nice about SketchUp is that later on we'll be able to do some of this where we convert these things into, looking like wood. We'll make the treads this tougher material. So we're eventually going to make it look all pretty like that, but oh, and it's going to work out really nice. I will be able to copy a bunch of this. Let's just do it. Let's just copy it like this. I'm going to go multi-plus. It's going to come straight this way. I'm going to hit Q. And the vertical one, and go over here, and rotate 90 degrees. Okay. And I think it's 1, 2, 3. I think it's 4. So let's do this. Let's group this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move. I'm using the little hockey puck looking space mouse. I've tried it with other CAD options, but like Chief Architect doesn't work for me to use this thing. Oh, come on. I need you to go down. You know what works? You hit X for X-ray, and it lets you shoot right through. So I just had to remember that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and while we're here doing that, let's just confirm. I'm going to do a rectangle, a big one. G, and we're going to go M plus. up, and we're going to go 10 foot 1.75. Boom. All right, so that's where we want to go. And I'm just curious if D, this should be 2, 4, 10. I don't know how to go straight down. 2, 4, 10. There it is, 2, 4, and 5/8. All right, so we're good. So now we can scoot this in, or let's just say it. Let's explode this. Let's just say that we have this amount of room. Then I can Medic trim this. Oh, before I do, so I almost wrecked something. These are all components. So these 3 stringers and these 3 stringers, whatever I do to any one of these, they all get done. Right click, make unique. Right click, make unique, and right click, make unique. Now I can go Medic trim. Boom, boom, boom. Get rid of that. Okay. I would do this. Hopefully they're still unique. Yes, okay, good. Line. All right, I must not have grabbed something correctly because I'm not getting a vertical line. Yeah, see that? It's doing 2. Oh, you know what? That's the floor. See ya. Let's do a line. All right, well, that's weird. It's not doing it. So I think I'm going to have to just do it this way. It'll do vertical this way. And then line. See how it snaps to vertical? Then all I got to do is go Control X, 1, 2, 3, paste in place. Push, pull, boom. Same thing here. Now I could just copy these over. You know, I could do the same thing. That would keep it more mechanically pure. Let me do that. Get rid of this line. Take this M plus. Grab the proper side. Come over here. Boom. Okay. So I need to put my spacing ledger on here. I don't know if I can draw a rectangle on an angle. I don't know. Let's see if it, oh, look at that. It does. Okay. So, what am I doing here? I want to go like 24, 3.5. P pull 1.5. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Did that get it all? Yes, it did. G. And then Medic extend. Do that. And Medic extend. This Medic tool is just the best. Medic extend. All right, so there's the spacing ledger. I wonder why I came over. I know exactly what I did. I came over 1 3/4 inches. This gap here should have been 1.5 inches. So I'm going to move this. Let's just go like this. Make sure that's... Yep. Okay, we're good. And then I just need to go Medic extend on the face of this, and then just go boom, 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 boom. I would have figured that out after I had this all drawn, and then I would go to dimension something, and the treads would be some weird size instead of being 3 feet over everything. They should be. Let's check. They should be like 3 foot something. 3'3". Yeah, 3'6" opening, 3'6" platform. The treads are 3'3" plus 1.5" on each side. So I need to take this. Here's another cool tool. Take that, hit flip, grab the one that's in line at the center of it, bring that over here, and look what it did. It copied it over to this side. And this is where the wall is going to nail to this, and then your fire blocking goes in there. So, you know what? I kept this off until, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, the ceiling. I don't want to squirrel this project. Okay, there's that. Excuse me. And we'll add a 2x12 here. So that's 1 and 11, and that's a weird size all the way around. Let's do 1.5 comma enter. P 11.25. Some people like 2x8. What do you call it? 2x8 platforms. Totally fine. I weigh 270 pounds, so I jump on everything that I build to make sure that it's solid. And so to me, a 2x12 platform, if the person can't afford to buy a 2x12 to make stairs bomb proof, there's a bigger problem here than anything else. I do see that I need to move this over 1.5 inches, because I think I already made this 3'6" by 3'6". So let's just move this 1.5. Boom. Okay, so we're going to come up. We're going to have the same stair systems here. So let's grab this one. Let's just see if we can start doing some draw it once and use it 50 times. We're going to go M+, drag it over here, and then Q up, this way, red line, and then move, go down here. Oh, I grabbed the wrong part. Okay, well that sucks. We're going to move it. $1.5. See, it was still highlighted, so I was able to move it. Oh, and this still is from the width when I was wrong up there because I copied it. So I'm going to move that. You get to see all of it. You get to see the good, bad, and the ugly, and take what works for you. If there's anybody still watching. But you know what? I only do this if it helps you. If it doesn't help you, don't waste your time. All right, boom. And I'm going to put this tread on here. Copy. Okay. See how long these are? There's a couple things going on here. We're going to make... Where's the dark green one? We're going to pressure treat that because let's just say it's sitting on concrete. We're going to take this and go up 1/4 inch, 0.25. So it's not touching concrete. We're going to Make unique. Make unique. Okay. Madik trim. This. And then we're going to go Q plus. Let me think about this for a minute. Go like this. Oh, you know what? We can actually just leave this long because there's going to be framing that goes up under here. So we're going to go flip the yellow one to the center of this. There's that. I'm sure there's probably sequencing that I could do better once I get better with SketchUp. So come up. So a lot of people like to do the stairs. They'll just cut this whole top piece off and slide these over. And that's totally a viable thing. It would just mean that you're connecting near the bottom of the platform. But in fact, let's just do that just so that we have a little difference. Let's do Madik trim on this. And we'll go boom, 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 boom. Excuse me. You see how fast Madik trim is? It's amazing. We're going to go move. I don't know if this is the... No, it's the red. We're going to come over and inference to here. So this is normally how people do stairs. And then you have to support these stringers because the grain, well, these are LVL, but if this was like nominal lumber, the grain is going to run this way, and you jump really hard, you're going to split this top little triangle off. And so in this instance, what I would do if it was me, which in this episode it is me, let's just do this. I'm trying to figure out how I can reference a rectangle off of this. All right, let's do this way. Well, let's just go this like this. What do I want? P. 2, enter. There's G, M plus, down to here. Oh, you know what? And depending on, I think the elevator wall was like right there. So we'll go P this way, P this way. So what I'm doing is I'm building a little wall here. Rectangle. So I kind of get it in where I know there's a longer side and a shorter side. And then when I look down in the bottom right, I see it's 1 7/16 by 3.5. So I'll just go 1.5, comma 3.5, enter. P. Inference down to there, 1, 2, 3. What am I doing here? G. And I'm going to need a... Oh, we can do this. Madik trim there. Boom, boom. We can take this and go Q plus, vertical, this way, this way. Madik, oh, look at this, almost perfect. You know what? Instead of using that, I'll just go 1, 2, 3. P here, there. And then let's do plus. Go to this corner. And then I'm going to go 1. Let's do 3 divide. See what that does. Okay. And then I'm also going to do this. I'm going to go I wonder how I could do that easy. Do Q plus vertical. And then move this. I just hit X so I could make it fit. So this will be part of a little wall to support these guys. And then the rest of this would be Q plus vertical. Deep trim. And then this will be Q plus vertical. And this will be Q plus with the up arrow. And we will go, I'm going to run that into the wall there. I'm going to run this into the wall here. So I might as well do Medic trim here. Bam, there. Medic extend here. Bam, there. P 3.5. And I wouldn't cut it exactly 3.5. I'd probably cut it 3 3/8. There's nothing worse than thinking, oh, I got to be precise, and you'd end up being so precise that it sticks out and causes you grief. So yeah, I can brace under this, brace under this. I'm gonna need some kind of support under this end. I'm not sure which way works the best. Probably this one here. I'm gonna assume that the elevator shaft has to go beside the stairs, so I can probably extend this wall out. That would be that would seem logical. Whoops. Come on, inference. There we go. Much better. M plus. Come over here. And for some reason, a lot of times, anytime I get an end, I have the habit of doing a double. I don't know why that is. I just do it. I think that's how I was shown a long time ago. I'm sure you could do one less, but there we go. That's pretty good downstairs. This will be in the wall, but this will all probably be a little wall. What do you call it? They're going to finish all this off with something. So here's the next floor. And this first step is always, you notice how you got 7 3/16. This all becomes 7 3/16 once you add the treads on. And I know that's obvious. Just saying. I don't know if I can make this go vertical. Huh. Yep, there it is. What do you call that? Inferencing. Okay, so all good. Got one more to do. So let's do it this way. Let's grab all this. We'll go right to left, so it'll grab everything it touches. That's probably plenty. And I'm going to go M+. I'm going to drag it without letting it change elevation. I am going to Q rotate it in the vertical plane. See that, how it snapped? Now I'm going to let's just group this so that it doesn't fly apart on me. I'm going to go move right there. Okay. Move 1.5. So this should flush right there. Yep, it does. So we're going to do the same thing here. This platform, it's going to be like this. Out to there. Oh, you know what? I did not anticipate that. Huh. Did not anticipate that it was, this one was longer. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go M+. I'll go down here. Boom. Let's do that. Okay, so that's that. So look, we're flush. We're flush with our ceiling, so that's where the subfloor is going to go. So now I gotta, oh, this is crazy. I gotta figure this out. I gotta go, let's see, 1, 2. I need these two. And go M+. Let me go way down here. There's that. Let's see if this works. I don't know if this is going to work. Yeah, I didn't think so. So you're going to see something crazy happen here. Okay, we're going to get that out of the way. We're going to go line. What happened? I didn't click anything. Oh, I can use Medic Trim right here. Watch this. Medic Trim. Come on. Come on. Medic Trim. Boom. Then I can take this line off. It's still a solid. That's good. Medic Trim is the, well, any of the Medic tools are awesome, but I really find this one useful. Medic Extend. So I could do, I could delete this, make sure that they're not deleting everybody else. Okay, good. Now I should be able to go M+. See what's weird? I'm not getting any of the little dots on the corners. So what that tells me is SketchUp's about to crash. So I'm going to hit save. And I'm going to call it, hell, I don't know. Stair framing in my documents folder. That's weird. Yeah, watch this. So I'm going to hit escape, hit the move. Hey, well, move works. Okay. So move plus. Hey, we're back. Okay. I'm going to do this. 2 divide. Enter. Okay, so that's done. We're going to go Medic extend. And as you can tell, this is how the rest of the, let's see here. That's how that goes. There'll be another platform. Just so happens this actually is exact to reality. Let me just go get some pictures. I'll be right back.